Hey guys, let's see what Tox plays.
Today, Tox plays Hearthstone and gets into a Tavern Brawl. Hey guys, Tox.Plays here, ready for Tavern Brawl number 102. This one's called A Peek to the Past, the first time we've had this one. Let's take it down a notch there, Brawler. Make a deck using only cards from the basic and classic sets, but none of those fancy epics or legendaries, you hear? So I went ahead and built my deck before filming. Thought it would be faster. So I built kind of Zoolock-ish, but also thrown in Void Terror and things to buff, which are typically in Zoo decks anyway, to let Void Terror do a little better job, or get a little extra attack and stuff. Defender Argus and Shattered Sun Cleric too. Frost Wolf Warlord, because we're going to have lots of creatures out. This is kind of, I put in a few bigger minions for some burst damage, so I should probably take out Stormwind Champion. I did that because Void Terror can absorb the +1/+1 temporary buffs on stuff. I might have a few too many heavy hitters in this deck, but it started out with the idea of kind of zoo-ish. One issue is that we don't have Power Overwhelming, which makes Void Terror not as good. But we'll see. I think it'll be fun. Let's try it out. It's really interesting looking at these cards, or only being able to select some of these cards now. It's because there's a lot fewer options, and you have to take cards that you just wouldn't take normally. Okay, going up against Priest. Oh, Priest is probably pretty good. Okay, got some heavier things here. I could maybe keep Raid. Yeah, I'm going second, so if I don't get a 1-drop, I can coin out a 3-drop. Or if I get a 1-drop, I can do 1, coin 3, and 3. Let's hope I draw a 1-drop. Not the kind of 1-drop I was hoping for. Okay. I will coin this guy out. Okay. Oh, he's gonna give him attack. That sucks. That'll be okay though. So I can... If I buff him up and attack, he'll be able to kill him. That is unfortunate. That's okay. I don't... Yeah, that's fine. Actually, I'm gonna kill this guy because either guy that he attacks, he's only gonna be able to draw 1 card. I'd rather him not give other guys more attack power. Okay. Surprised he didn't do that turn 2, actually. Oh, okay, so he's used both Shadow Word Pains. I should be pretty good for the rest of the game on that front, which is nice. I guess I can Soulfire. Let me draw first, see if I get anything better. No. Or am I discarding? Okay. So I like this because, well, kind of nostalgic, although some of the cards like Power Overwhelming are gone now. Or certain cards have changed, like Charge and Warrior. Okay, what am I going to do here? I guess I'll draw. This kind of sucks, but I think I just need to play this.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Oh boy, okay. Um, I can make a 5/5. That's not very good, although I'll be able to recoil it next turn. Just play a 4/4, I guess. Just need to absorb some damage for a little bit.
Is someone injured?
Yeah, I definitely did not end up building a zoo deck. Oh. Well. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, that was perfect timing. That's actually what I used to use. 6, 7, 8. So he's got me killed anyway. I actually used to do, divine, what is it? Inner fire and, what the heck is the double? I guess he didn't use double health, but I used to use that a lot. Priest in Classic. It's actually interesting because it's popular now again. With things like Purify. But just like silencing, or stealing, like using the taunt that takes the attack and health of another minion. Okay, let me edit this. I'm going to just throw in. I knock up with Soulfire. Just a lot more cheap minions. Well, that's good. I guess Leper Gnome, even though they're 1/1. No, I'd rather put in 2/1s. So like Worgen Infiltrator's good. Voodoo Doctor, I guess. I can use it pretty early since I'm going to be life tapping. I don't know that it's. Oh, you know what? Let's look at some other good ones. Like some just loot hoarders. Oh my gosh, people used to use Knife Juggler so much. Come on. Ooh, Harvest Golem's always good. Yeah, actually, let me just look at Death Rattles. Death Rattles always used to be pretty good. Yeah, I'll just throw an Leper Gnome. I guess there weren't that many Death Battles before Nax. I guess that's when the Death Battles became really big. Alright, let's just try this, see how it goes. This is really more zooey. Come on, there we go. Alright, here we got some early drops. I'll leave Shattered Sun Cleric. Good. 2/1 drops on turn 1 with a coin, a 2-drop, and a 3-drop. And either of these can die from a ping on the first turn. Or second turn, I suppose. But after my first turn. Come on. One of the interesting things too about this is it's not just classic and basic cards, but it also takes out epic and legendary. Like legendary made sense. Epic, I think, can make sense too, but it's much more limiting. Okay. Can do both of these. Ooh, ouch. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is going horribly. Wow. I don't know if I can come back from that. He got both worms and arcane missiles in his first hand. This is going to be very difficult to come back from. I just need to play... I need to get those dead before they get too powerful. He's got another frostbolt. He can use mirror. Oh, secret. Okay. Get one of them. I'm just gonna play this, but I'm afraid it's gonna be... It is mirror entity. Oh boy. Next turn I can Doom Guard. If I'm not already dead. 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm at 2 health. So yeah, I'm dead. What the heck? Let's try that again. I don't think my deck is necessarily bad. I think that was just very unlucky. I didn't get a chance. In fact, I had a really good opening hand, but he went first, played 2 worms, and then just demolished me. If he didn't have arcane missiles, I think I would have been fine. Okay, I don't really want 3 drops. And Mortal Coil turn 1. Oh, I'm against Priest again too. This might be harder. I haven't seen Flame Imp once this whole time. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Flame Imp, go. Okay. I will do this. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what I draw. I guess I can do this, and yeah. Okay. Right leader Mortal Coil next turn might be good. Okay. Oh, if he got Mortal Coil. Ah. Okay, well, I'll play Raid Leader and Abusive Sergeant, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Okay, 4 health left. I think I'm fine. Holy Nova is not gonna kill everything. And oh! At least he didn't get one of the taunt guys. That still would have been fine, but... Alright, there we go. So Zoo works pretty well when you don't have a crazy mage at you. I've got 1 pack. Okay, let's open it up. Come on. There we go. King Mukla. I don't know if I have King Mukla. Let's see. It looks like I do not. Well, cool. New legendary. New. Sweet. King Mukla is now in my collection. I don't have any extras right now. Right now, okay. Cool. All right. Well, yeah. Latest Tavern Brawl. A peek to the past. If you want to see what the game was like before Nax came out, maybe you were there and you want a nostalgic, want some nostalgia, want to remember what it was like, or if you came after Nax and other expansions had released, if you want to see a little bit of what it was like. It's a little different because there's no legendaries or epics, but it was a different game, and obviously there have been some changes to cards, like I mentioned earlier, but it definitely feels different. You don't have people winning on turn 3 or 4. I guess not 3. I guess it's usually 4 or 5 with power decks or whatever. But it's yeah, it was it was fun. I enjoyed that, and it's and now I know I always say, oh, this is something you normally can't, like, I like Tavern Brawl when it's something you can't normally do yourself. And this is an instance, one of the few instances where that's not true. You can just play with a friend and be like, hey, let's only use common and rare cards from classic and basic sets or whatever, which I think is fun to do. And so I guess this doesn't need to be a brawl, but maybe you know, if you're not playing with friends that often, this will force, you know, your opponent to also play by those rules, because it's not fun to make a deck with just basic and classic cards to play against an opponent that has a bunch of the new expansions and isn't playing by those rules, because, well, you're not going to do very well because of power creep. But when the Tavern Brawl forces it on everyone, then it makes it an even match. So even though this isn't something that you can't do without it, you can make these decks without the Tavern Brawl. I still think it's a fun Tavern Brawl. One, to look kind of back down memory lane, but two, to play in a mode where if you don't have friends who play Hearthstone, or I don't know, like I have friends that play Hearthstone, I just don't play with them that often. And I used to do brawls like these where we'd make up silly rules, like make random decks or whatever. I haven't done it as much lately, and so I don't know if you're not. I mean, this is maybe inspiration. So like, if you could play this Tavern Brawl and then in a week or two you can still do this even when the Tavern Brawl's gone. So if you wanna check out what it used to be like, I just went on rambling for like not 5 minutes, maybe 5 minutes about this, but I don't know. I think it's a good Tavern Brawl. I think it's fun. So give it a try. Hopefully you have enough classic and basic cards to make these decks. Generally, those are the packs that Blizzard gives you by default, especially through Tavern Brawl. So, yeah, use those classic cards and enjoy. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you, as always, for watching. Tox out. Hi guys, thanks for watching this week's Tavern Brawl. If you want to check out my Tavern Brawl playlist, you can do so up above. If you want to check out the previous brawl, you can do so on the left, and I'd love it if you subscribed. As always, feel free to like, dislike, and or comment, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you as always for watching. Tox out.